Welcome to the January 22nd, 2024 Meet Mack Monday Zoom meeting. I'm John Mack, your host and a Newtown Township Supervisor. The goal of Meet Mack Monday Zoom meetings is to inform residents of township issues that impact them and to get feedback and comments from residents about such issues. This helps me keep better informed of residents' concerns when I vote on the issues at Board of Supervisors meetings. Here's a quick look at the agenda for tonight's meeting. First up is the Borscht Belt Deli appeal of a notice of violation regarding a neon sign in its window. At the January 4, 2024 meeting of the Newtown Township Zoning Hearing Board, 2.5 hours of testimony and public comment was heard regarding this appeal. In his cross-examination of the Township Zoning Officer, the Borscht Belt attorney cited several businesses that he claims have neon signs in their windows, such as Aqua e Farina at 50 Richborough Road, shown here. The township solicitor objected, saying the existence of any other sign within the township whatsoever is completely and wholly irrelevant to the enforcement notice being appealed today. The township argued that the appeal was filed late and therefore should be denied. The hearing was continued to February 1, 2024, when the Zoning Hearing Board will issue its decision on whether the sign can stay or has to come down. Speaking of discrimination, Newtown is looking for a few good people who can be members of the Newtown Township Human Relations Commission. The commission can investigate complaints involving discrimination in employment, housing, and the use of public accommodations. It also can do things like organize and participate in educational activities. If you are interested in serving on the Human Relations Commission, please send a letter or email to Olivia Kovenko at oliviak@newtownpa.gov. You can include a resume or just a letter of intent. Thanks. At the January 10th, 2024 Board of Supervisors meeting, supervisors voted 3-2 to send to the jointure an amendment to the JMZO allowing an apartment building use by right in the LI/OLI district, which is also known as Newtown Business Commons. A use by right is a use that is not subject to special review and approval by township supervisors. The Newtown Planning Commission specifically stated that the commission feels that as this is a completely new use, we would like that the township have the extra layer of control that conditional use would add. Since our jointure partners, Upper Makefield and Wrightstown, do not have an OLI/LI district, they will rubber stamp this amendment as is. That puts our destiny in the hands of other townships, and that is why I oppose sending this amendment to the jointure as it is currently written. Next up is the residential trash pickup crisis. Should the township step in? Recently, my trash hauler, Waste Management, switched my schedule from 2 pickups per week to once per week, and meanwhile, it's still charging me $90 per quarter. This means my trash pickup costs rose more than 100%, or doubled. My HOA president informed me that many of these haulers are walking away from residential pickups to focus on commercial hauling, which is more profitable. So now residents have to decide what they're going to do in terms of getting their trash hauled. And one of the options would be to have the township pick up the trash for every resident and have a single trash hauler. And of course, this would have to be paid for through taxes. So as of January 20th, I had a survey where 89 people, 85 of whom are Newtown Township residents, responded and told me what they thought. And as you can see, most of the respondents agreed that perhaps a single hauler hired by the township might be a good idea. You can still take this survey and give me your opinion. Okay, next are some quickies, issues that people were interested in hearing more about. First up is the Pedestrian Bridges Survey update on the results. In particular, we're looking at the Steeple View pedestrian bridge. Is this a bridge too far for Newtown Township residents? The Steeple View Bridge is the second proposed Newtown Creek pedestrian bridge connecting the borough to the township. The other is located at Frost Lane in the borough, connecting to North Sycamore Street in the township. So I recently invited Newtown area residents to take a short survey and answer a simple question. In general, how much are you in favor of or opposed to these proposed bridges? And in this slide, you can see the results of the voting in terms of the Frost Lane Bridge versus the Steeple View Bridge. At a December 2023 Newtown Borough Council meeting, Attorney Timothy Duffy, representing Steeple View, LP, claimed that Newtown Township still supports the proposed Steeple View pedestrian bridge. Mr. Duffy quipped, "Why wouldn't the township want this bridge?" Dozens of township respondents to my survey answered that question, as we will see in the next slide. These are the survey results regarding the Steeple View Bridge and how the township residents who responded to my survey versus the borough residents, how they responded. And you can see that most of the township residents are not really in favor of this Steeple View Bridge, whereas most of the borough residents are. In my view, this bridge really benefits the borough and not the township. Back in November 2023, I believe, the Newtown Police Department notified that there are new stop signs on Lower Darlington Road, one at Everett Drive and one at Yorkshire Drive. These signs are part of the Lower Darlington Road Trail Project. They are meant to ease traffic and protect pedestrians using the trail, which crosses Lower Darlington Road at multiple points, including Yorkshire Drive, Everett Drive, Stanford Place, and Frost Lane. All these intersections, except at Stanford Drive, now have stop signs. Some residents question the location of these signs. For example, at least one person cited the need for a sign at Stanford Drive. However, I believe that would be too close to the one at Frost Lane, and more people would even be complaining about that. One resident inquired about the Newtown Township 2024 road repair or repavement program. This slide shows the roads that are included in the base bid and roads that are included in the alternate bid. Depending upon the base bid, the township has the option to add roads from the alternate list. The next two slides will show the maps where these roads are located. Red indicates base bid roadways, Blue represents alternate bid roadways. Back in June 2023, the Board of Supervisors approved signing a settlement agreement by a 3-2 vote with Wawa to allow it to construct a convenience store plus gas station on the bypass. It is expected that this Super Wawa will open in the spring of 2024. Finally, just some news about Capitol Grille's variance to allow a huge sign on its store facing Silo Drive and other variances for signage. I believe rumor has it that Capitol Grille will agree to obey all signage ordinances. Therefore, you won't see this huge sign. Thanks for listening to my presentation. Be sure to visit my website and subscribe to the email edition of the News of Interest newsletter.